Hello, friends. How's it going? Moses here, and today I'll be bringing you another build guide. But it's not an actual build guide because I already made a build guide. So it's kind of like a day 8, let's call it just a day 8 recap of what we've been doing and how the characters progressed. So last time we watched this guy, it was an arc miner. Arc mines felt amazing, but then I found this dying sun and decided to go with a ball lightning, which I gotta say just is supersedes arcs. Who even knew it is possible? But yeah, we just discovered that, and it feels amazing. So all I had to do here in this setup, since both of those are lightning, is to change ball lightning and increase critical strikes into arc trap and increase critical strikes to ball lightning and greater multiple projectiles. That's it. And I also got very lucky getting that insane blood raiment with global roll of spells have 2 critical strike chance, which affects both your orb of storms and your mines. But of course orb of storms is not like a real damage links. It's more of a utility, but still it does affect it, so it's more damage there as well, which is 25k DPS, not terrible, versus 6.8 per mine, right? um, per projectile. Actually, each mine shoots 7 projectiles with the dying sun, so that's how it looks. It's incredible, and I strongly recommend you to try it out. So the rest of the links are, as mentioned, ball lightning, GMP, minefield, and blast chain, trap and mine damage, and lightning penetration, because we have increased critical strikes on the chest. It needs to be an eye level 84 or higher to get the tier 1. The tier 2 is 0.5 to 1% to critical strike chance. Still good, but better grab an 84 if you're going to invest your precious fusings. Definitely on Soul Cell Found. Don't even try a lower tier body armor. The way I got it was simply Elder Blob, and I got Excavation here as a tier 16, so it drops eye level 83, and if it drops off of a rare or a magic, it's then 84. If it drops off of a boss, it's 85, right? So area level is 83. Magic and rare monsters drop higher eye level items, so I managed to get it, and it's incredible. On top of that, another thing that I added was non-Val skills deal increased damage during soul gain prevention. Since I got Val Righteous Fire on another 4 link here with Val Righteous Fire, Bear Trap, Cluster Traps, and increased duration. Bear Trap, Cluster Trap, increased duration is a 3 link, and Righteous Fire, increased duration is a 2 link, both linked as 4, right? So like the traps does not affect Righteous Fire, it does affect Bear Trap, right? Because Righteous Fire is not a trap, right? And Bear Trap is a trap that gets additional traps. Alright, so what happens with Bear Trap, why I did it, is because it slows down the monster by 80%, giving it a 15% essentially more multiplier to damage from traps and mines for 4 seconds. With increased duration, it's a little bit longer. Val Righteous Fire gives us a big more multiplier to spell damage, and it's a global roll, again for both of our mines and our ball lightning. But mostly also, second property it does during soul gain prevention, which is the period of time that you cannot gain souls for your Val skills. This 2 crafts that we got, 38% goes up to 40, and up to 40 here will give us up to 80% increased damage to the rest of our non-Val skills, right? Which is our mines and our Orb of Storms, right? So we'll get a massive bonus to our damage, and because we are linked with increased duration, so not only the duration of the Val Righteous Fire itself is going to be increased. Instead of 4, it says here 6.44, but also soul gain prevention is also going to be increased. So we got 19.32 soul gain prevention period, which is a very long time to have an increased damage of 86%. 76% currently. Sorry, 76%, but can go up to 80. So that is pretty incredible on its own. And basically, there's like a couple of seconds which we are not either in Soul Gain Prevention or in full Val Righteous Fire mode. Alright, so that's a massive damage increase for the global time that we're going to be spending while mapping. Very good for clear. And outside of that, Atzir's Flask went out, Dying Sun went in. And this is our setup. I mean, it looks pretty similar to what it was, nothing too incredible. I did add fire damage to spells and cold damage to spells, which is here, because you want to make sure that when you crit, you proc ailments, because this Ascendancy Explosive Experts gives us, you know, increased crit multi for burning enemies, and increased, damage penetration, a global elemental penetration to enemies that are chilled. So you want to make sure that your enemies are chilled, shocked, and ignited, right? And since I hate skitterbots, I think they're garbage, and I love my mind over matter with my 1.9k in mana. I feel very good about that survivability. I decided to, you know, just add some flat damage to spells. Doesn't matter how much, the more the better, of course, increases your tooltip, but basically you want some cold, you want some fire, and you want some lightning, right? So your main skill is lightning, you want some cold and fire to be able to proc all of this explosive expert. Yeah, this is it, right? Our amulet is still pretty garbage, working on that. Maybe I'll give you an update. I found an elder amulet. I was actually out of regals. Well, I have one. Let's see, some stream value. So this one has crit multi, and this one has the non-chaos as extra chaos, right? So life and crit multi, if we get that non-chaos as extra chaos over here, we did not. I never really expected it to happen, but basically that's what we're looking for. An elder amulet with non-chaos as extra chaos, crit multi, big life, and then multi-mod for, you know, stuff for mines, right? You got some mine throwing speed, you can get some crit chance, you can get some mana, all sorts of stuff like that, and you don't necessarily even have to multi-mod it, but I don't know, I have some exalts and I got the you know, meta crafting recipes, so we're going to be able to do that. Last but not least, let's run a map. Excavation, tier 16, let's get Sexton's rolling here. I don't have that many, but you know, we're gonna use what we have. Additional monsters. This is not good. Gloom Shrine, sure. Additional breach, why not? Maps. Oh shoot, I only have the one. Okay, the one is all I need, right? Let's do 1 and 2, and then Sulfite. We don't have any master missions, and yeah, let's go. Let's blast them. I have literally no chaos. Normally, I would run Abyss. Let's go. Now, you could also play with slower projectiles. I'm not a fan, but you could, instead of trap and mine damage. See how everything gets shocked. You always want to pop your Val Righteous Fire, as mentioned. Because again, the see, and everything also get burned. You can see the charred corpses of the burning enemies on the ground, right? That's how we make sure that we have all the elements on the enemies at the same time. I also val my chests now because I'm no longer super broke, and you know, Val Orbs can give us 6-link corrupted. It worked nicely for me last league as a way for me to get Divine Orbs. And yeah, Orb of Storms drop in. Soul Gain Prevention is now over. Elder Excavation maps are dropping. Feels pretty good. So yeah, you can get slower projectiles. Look at how many projectiles, just like all over the place. It literally melts everything. And with this new chest, the increased crit and elemental penetration, which is the only thing that I was missing. That 2020 Ellie pen, lightning pen, is actually pretty friggin' incredible. So yeah, breaches are not incredible in this layout, but everything else is. I love this map. It's really awesome. It's good for Blight, which is all I care about. So Legions and Breaches are not going to be like incredibly good over here. What is this? So yeah, Breaches and excuse me, the Legions not going to be incredibly good here, but they will be pretty solid. Like, you can't get terrible spots, right? There's always something decent about those things. Even now, like, we're still going to get some splinters, we're still going to get some more monsters. It's not the best layout for those things. Let's admit the truth. There's a lot of little super narrow kind of bridges and stuff, so you're not really getting a whole lot of value off of those. But this is Blight League, and I am playing SSF, and I love this map because also, by the way, I discovered that on top of everything that the map gives, I made a video about why I play this map. You can check it out a couple of videos back. So on top of everything else, it also it also drops a card I was super surprised to get, which is Time Lost Relic, that gives you a specific okay, so he was gone. Wait, no, he wasn't. What am I doing? I don't know what happened. So yeah, so you get that Time Lost Relic, which is like incredible, right? It's a specific league-specific item, right? And so this is the bear trap. You see how slow he was? 80% slow. It's really insane. I love this bear trap. You don't really have to think. Just throw it on the you know, on the whatever super tanky monster you get, and it just gets a whole bunch of look at that meltage. What more do you need? What is this? See, another evasion energy shield. So Shaper chest. That's how I'm dropping those things. This is currently a Shaper influence map, and it was just now with Shaper stronghold, so it's completely lost its influence. I feel like I was about to say something and kind of like lost myself. Thing about Gloom Shrine is we only get the explosions if we kill stuff ourselves, and since you know, Ball Lightning is actually like, we're not killing stuff ourselves, we're not getting the big explosion. But if I put this Orb of Storms, we'll kill stuff and then they will explode. See these chaos explosions? Yeah. But our minds are doing work, and that's where it's at. Okay, no stun, no lightning. Let's put this thing here. Let's get a chill tower, fire tower, another chill tower, and a minion tower. How about that? Let's upgrade this guy twice. Seems good. I'm ready. Bring it on. Bring it on. Always make sure you got your Val Righteous Fire. Don't forget it. They're all coming in from here, huh? Nothing from the left side. They baited me. It always happens. But yeah, I don't want to set up like my entire thing all over again, because, you know, whatever. I'm just gonna throw my stuff. Oh, there are some, okay. Just getting the big upgrade on the, you know, CC towers. On the one that buffs them all, and then I'm getting the chill and the minion one. I don't know, seems to be working. See, soul gain prevention. During this time, we are getting a massive bonus through this entire time. It's incredible. 19 point something seconds. Primordial. Pretty garbage loot. I found a couple of blighted maps waiting for the patch to come in. They said they're gonna fix some crashes and bugs they had in Blight. I want to I had an idea to do a session, like go for 40-40 and so found as I did in Legion. But the last achievement, have that be 100 maps, and then do one stream with 100 maps, just pure grind. A couple of days before the league ends, and just do one stream. Should take something like 35 hours, 40 hours maybe, and just grind 100 blighted maps. What do you think about that? Sounds like an idea. But maybe I'll run a few just to get kind of like the idea. Maybe I'll run like 80 or 90 and just finish it all. I just want to do a big marathon with big stack of blighted maps. It's day 8 and I've only dropped 1, 3, 5, 6. So at the moment I only have 6. You need 100 for the achievement. I have 0. Alright, so you know, that's a 15 and 11, a couple of low tier ones. I mean low tier map ones. So yeah. Anyways, this has been it. This is the build. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to follow the stream. I'm streaming every day. Would love to have you guys. Really. Use the company. And yeah. You guys have a great Blight League. It's actually a pretty fucking awesome league. I'm loving the mechanic. At first I was kind of, you know, worried. Maybe it's not for me. I don't know. I didn't really know what I was doing. But now it feels freaking amazing. And you guys are invited to join the grind. Feel free to ask any questions. I'll see you guys on stream.